College Algebra, Topic 4.4, Graphing the polynomial x cubed minus x squared minus 9x plus 9. The four things we're going to find are, first, the y-intercept. We find the y-intercept by making all x's 0. After we make all x's 0, the result, which is 9, will be our y-intercept. Next, we need x-intercepts. We find the x-intercepts by setting the entire function equal to 0 and solving for x. Now, we will solve this for x by factoring out, let's say, an x squared out of the first two terms. That leaves x minus 1. Then we factor out a negative 9 out of the last two terms by grouping, and that leaves us at x minus 1. Now there's the greatest common factor of x minus 1, we can take that out, and that leaves behind the x squared minus 9. Now we're going to factor the difference of two squares of x squared minus 9, and we have x minus 1, x plus 3, x minus 3. Now from here, we can solve for x. Here x is 1, x is negative 3, and x is 3. Next, the end behavior will be based on the first term, which is x cubed. This means on the graph, the right side will go up and the left side will go down, because this is positive 1 here and this is odd. Okay, now for the graph. Okay, our y-intercept was 9, so we'll put a 9 here. Our x-intercepts are 1, negative 3, and positive 3. The end behavior is right side up, left side down. And now we're going to use the multiplicities. The multiplicities come from the powers here. So as we go through and graph, we have negative 3, and when we get to negative 3, we see that the multiplicity there was 1. So we're going to go straight through and go to the next intercept, and then down to the next intercept, which is 1. 1 has a multiplicity of 1, so we go straight through there, get to the next intercept, and the multiplicity of 3 is also 1, so we're going to go straight through to that one. And that is our graph. Okay, number 6. Okay, once again, we'll start with the y-intercepts. The y-intercept, we replace all the x's with 0. So we get negative 0 to the 5th plus 0 to the 4th plus 6 times 0 to the 3rd. All that gives us y equals 0. Okay, next we need the x-intercepts. For the x-intercepts, we set the function equal to 0, and then we solve for x. So I'm going to factor out a negative and an x cubed here as the greatest common factor. That'll leave behind positive x squared minus x minus 6. Next, I'm going to factor this trinomial into two binomials, x times x and, let's see, 3 and 2, negative 3 and positive 2. So this gives me three answers. X equals 0 here, x equals 3 there, and x equals negative 2 there. Okay. Alright, thirdly, the end behavior will be based on f of x equals the first term, which is negative x to the 5th power. Negative x to the 5th power, because this is odd and negative here. We have a negative and odd. The right side will go down, the left side will go up. Okay. And finally, we're going to graph using the multiplicities of the zeros. begin. Our Y-intercept is 0. The X-intercepts are 0, -2, and 3. And then finally, the end behavior next will be left side down, or right side down, and left side up. Okay. Now, the multiplicities. Going from left to right, we head toward -2, and -2 has a multiplicity of 1, so we go straight through there. Now we head towards 0. 0 has a multiplicity of 3, so it means we can make a flat curve and we come out. That's kind of an S-curve shape. And then we head toward the next intercept, which is 3. The multiplicity on 3 is 1, so we're going to go straight through that one. And that's our final graph.